Okay, so here's what's happening. 1 second. And off. Monitor off. Okay, so now that I can hear myself, here's what's happened for anyone who may actually care. My streaming PC, my PC, I game stream from the same PC. Took a dive this morning. Had a failed Windows update failed Windows upgrade to Windows 11 that took it out. So I'm here, fresh install. Barely have it, like I have it up to a functional level, right? It's up to function. So we're gonna rebuild. I'm gonna rebuild my streaming setup from scratch, and I've been working on it a little bit as far as on the OBS side of things. OBS side of things is what you see here. That is not my setup. That is just a picture stuck up there for the hell of it. That is just a picture stuck up there for the heck of it. I have nothing set up. Nothing is ready. Nothing is where it needs to be. That. We'll go back to the page so that I can be ready for that. Because this is going to end up being somewhat of a tutorial, I think. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. I keep looking in this direction because I'm looking at myself on the screen, and I could be looking at you guys. So that's something else I got to work on. I have the GoPro. I have my GoPro mounted right here. I should have that be the camera so I can at least be looking in that direction. I have 0 alerts right now. So if you come in and say something and I don't get it, I don't see it, my bad. We can't even turn the pre-rolls off right now. So all right. I know I'm sitting here kind of quiet. For anybody that is sub that may be here or may not be here, I ran an ad roll. I ran an ad to get ads starting, right? And now I am waiting for that to end. Should be ending in 3, 2, 1. Ad break over. Okay, now. So, you want to be a streamer, you want to use some program for your alerts, chat, for whatever. Right? We use something. We want to do something, right? Okay. No problem. We got you. We go over here. We go boop. We'll bring that up. Firebot. What we're doing today. Firebot. Let me look at something here real quick. Information is good. Yes. Don't need that. Grab that and throw it over here. I know these docs are going to pop up on this window over here. Now I'm sorry for that. Tell me, is it correct? I found it. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Bump that, bit rate up. It looked like it was a little off. Okay, so over here, we're looking at Firebot, right? So we wanna use something that's a kind of an all-in-one, and there's several options to choose from. The two big ones that I can think of off the top of my head are, where is it at? Firebot or StreamerBot? And once you get the hang of using this, it is much more user-friendly. From what I have seen. I see Raymond with alert, eating dinner. Cool. Got you, bro. Feel you. I am also in dinner mode. I just haven't finished it yet. I'm going to eat and work. Work stream, so what we do. Okay, so Firebot, you want to use it, you're going to download it. Pretty self-explanatory there. Download it. Go here. We'll look at the features of it. I'm gonna go through all this. Modern, easy to use user interface. I agree. Powerful effect system. Pretty good. I will say it's pretty good. Everything you need to run your stream. Get chat commands, chat feed, event triggers, currencies, timers, viewer tracking, games, moderation, and integration. All right. We'll check out some testimonials. Satisfactory, somebody that's part of the satisfactory community. Really great dude. We all love him. After installing Firebot, I moved all my alerts, payment notifications, overlays over. Not only is it a superb bot for Twitch, it connects to so many other devices and applications that I've been able to stop running separate applications for lights, videos, sounds, and channel port redeems, so my PC behaves a bit better as a bonus. And I mean, you can go through here and look. There's so many testimonials from people that have said, hey, this is great. Hey, Creative, how's it going? Very cool program. So Creative, just to update you, because I don't think you were here, my computer took a dive. Failed failed Windows update or upgrade. Bricked it. It wouldn't do a cotton picking thing except go. So fresh install. Fresh install. Got it on an actual NVMe drive, so it should be a lot better now. I should have done this a long time ago. Now it's on the NVMe drive, so it should behave a little bit more politely, and I won't have to kick it in the butt. But all right, let me jump into this. Put this out of the way. A little drink. We'll get a drink. We'll get started. All right, so you've downloaded Fire. Let me put some music on. That way we're not sitting here listening to me hibbity hoobla, and it just be my voice. Let's go with it. I'm feeling this. Turn it down just a touch. It's like I can't get an idea how it sounds. Okay, do a little test of my voice. Come on. All right, I'm happy with that. Get this back. Oof indeed. Oh. All right. So when you first open Firebot, you'll get this screen. Welcome to Firebot, a tool for Twitch streamers. Get started. All right, let's get started. Right? Get started. So you're gonna get hit with the account screen where you can add your account and you add an optional bot account. If you don't have a bot account, it's fine. Any point in this that you see where it says chat as the bot and you don't have one, just put chat as a streamer. It's the same thing. So we're going to add our streamer account. Pretty much, if you're logged into Twitch and you hit that button, I'll bring this window over here. I mean, it does it automatically for you. You close this page and return to Firebot. Streamer account login successful. Bam. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, so that out of there. I do have a bot account, so we're going to go through how to do that. Add bot account. It says, please copy the below URL and paste it into an incognito window. This avoids unintentionally logging in with your streamer account. Very important. So you're just going to copy that. I'm going to open. Let me see how to do this over here. I'm going to do this. I'm not very familiar with Opera yet. I'm still learning it. So I'm going to do this off to the side, just so I don't accidentally show anything. Okay. All right, now I know what it is. All right. Control-Shift-N to open a private browsing window in Opera GX. Didn't know that. So private browsing window, you're going to paste that in there. It's going to ask you to log in with your bot account. Mine is BotRent. Password is ha ha ha. It is not that. Log it in. Okay, it wants me to go over to my email and get the code. Share that 818. Beachfront Avenue. All right. Logged in. Bot account logged in successful. You can close this page and return to Firebot. So now we have both of our accounts logged in. We're good to go there. Click next. Okay. This overlay is what allows Firebot to display images, videos, and more on your screen. To set up the overlay, simply copy the path below and add it to the URL field of a new browser web page source in your broadcasting software of choice. All right. So we're going to copy that. Grab that. Copy that. Now, over here in OBS, and this is going to get a little funky for a minute. Now, because I do things totally different than most people would, it's going to be a different setup for me, but I'm going to do it this way for what most people would do, and then I'll do it the way that I would normally do it. Okay, so in whatever screen that you're going to want your Firebot overlay to show up. Now, the Firebot overlay is what's going to give you all of your stuff, right? All your videos are going to play there. Your images are going to show up there. Text can show up there. Sounds will come through there into OBS from the overlay. So this is the meat of it. This is the meat of the program right here. Well, I say the meat. This is the end. This is the meat when it's served on the plate. You're going to add a browser source, and it's going to get a little funky looking for a minute. But we're going to go Firebot. What I'm going to name it. Okay. And then right here in the URL, you're going to want to paste that file that it gave you. That file path that it gave you when it said copy this and paste it into OBS. That's what you're doing. You're going to want to set it to the. You don't have to. This is what I do. Set it to the size of your canvas and set it to the size of the canvas in OBS. We're going to control the audio via OBS so that we can adjust volumes and things in here, and also in the event that you decide you want to play something that might get a copyright strike, you can exclude it from your VOD through this. All right, and because I will eventually be using this to do more than everything, you can give this full access to OBS to stop streaming without warning, and that's what you would do if you want Firebot to be able to start your stuff. I think. I'm not sure that that's 100%, but I've been doing this just to make sure. Okay, boom. Now you see that window that was there with the OBS logo and all the information on it kind of disappeared, and now we just have a red square around our screen, and then we have a new browser source right here called Firebot. When things happen, they will happen on top of everything else, as long as this is on top of the list of sources. All right, so I'm going to move this back over here out of the way because we're done with that part. For the duration of the screen, that's probably what you're going to see. Is all of the overlay stuff here. That is not how I would set it up because I am a weirdo. I would actually have it set up in its own scene. set it up in its own scene so that I can use it later on, like so that I can use it in other places. Back to the main screen, studio mode, and that's actually what I'm fixing to do. I'm going to trade out. I'm going to go to this. I know the screen just went black and all the music went away, and that's going to be temporary. So let me go back to the main screen. We'll bring it back up. Boom. And I'm going to copy this, go to overlays, and I'm going to paste that here. Reference to it. Fine. Alright, and then I'm going to go back to my main screen. I'm going to remove that. Now that I've shown you guys how to add it to your screen, and you're gonna want to add that to any scene that you want that overlay to pop up in. It can be the same browser source. It just has to be there. Is all. You don't have to make a separate browser source for each one, unless you're weird and you want to do that. Then do what you do. Okay. So got that on there. So now. Let me pop over to this backdrop scene, right? This is what you see behind me. I'm actually going to turn that off. Boom. And I'm going to paste the reference to that same Firebot thing. Okay, let's go back to our main screen. Let me bring this up real quick. As you can see, now that is blank. It's on, it's there, but it's blank. I'm going to do something fun with that. Not related to what we're doing here, but I'm just going to do something fun with it. Alright. And you can see now that the overlay status says connected. And it also says do not check local file and make sure the browser source fills your canvas, i.e. 1920 by 1080, 1280 by 720, etc. We discussed that. We already discussed that. We know. We on the same page. Install. So, all right. So we're gonna click next, and we're all set. If you need help or have a suggestion, we'd love to hear from you. Go to Help and About. See where you can find us. Thank you for using Firebot. The Crowbar Tools Discord is going to be one of your best bets. The support that even I've gotten there is beyond anything that I've ever seen. There's always somebody there willing to answer questions and help out. I'll go ahead and tell you right now, CKY, that man knows his stuff. And if he can't figure it out, then you can't do it in Firebot. A few other people that prowl around in there that know their stuff too. I think CK is the one I've had the most experience with. Alright, so now we have this screen, right? It says the chat feed will enable once a connection to chat has been made. Alright. Down here in the bottom left corner, you got this power button. That will turn on your connections, turn your connection to chat on and off. So we'll go ahead and turn that on. You little bing. And then it brings up the list of users. You're going to get a pile of known bots in there. I ignore them. There you'll have people that'll say, oh, you need to go in there and ban them and take them out of the list. Whatever. Twitch knows they're bots. They don't care. Look at our viewer list. We can see who's in chat. So, to you two that are hanging out here, hey, how you doing? You have your broadcaster. That's me. Hi, how am I doing? Okay, anyway. Alright. So it's working. What do we do now? Well, we got to add some stuff to it. You can't just leave it like this. I mean, then you just have a chat bot that reads chat to you. Or doesn't even read it to you, just puts it on the screen. You got to add more to it. Let's add more to it. Okay. So, one other thing that we're going to want to do, because we're going to want to be able to do more than just have little things going on. We're going to come back over here. We're going to come back to OBS. Bring this up where you can see it. And up here, we're going to go to the Tools section. The WebSocket server settings. Bring that up. Go ahead and turn it on. Enable the WebSocket server. Set your port. If you want a password, if you want authentication on there, feel free. I live where my closest neighbor has his own internet and own Wi-Fi and doesn't stream. He is more interested in riding his side-by-side around in the yard. So I'm not worried about him jumping on and controlling my OBS somehow. You can click the Show Connect button. It appears that it's currently actually you want to show your Connect info. I don't. I'm not going to show it, but you can click that button, and it will bring it up in a little window where you can look at it and say, "This is my stuff," and you're going to need that. All right. The connected WebSocket sessions are none right now. Make sure you click Apply, and we're going to leave this open for a second. Come back over here to el Firebot settings. We're going to go to integrations right here. We're going to settings, integrations. You can go all the way down to the bottom of the list. And you got configure for OBS. OBS, connect to OBS to allow Firebot to change scenes, toggle sources and filters, and much more. Requires OBS 28 or higher, or the OBS WebSocket version 5 plugin. Okay. So we're going to configure it. Localhost, because you're not, unless you're running this from a separate computer, then localhost is fine. If you're running it from a different computer, you're going to want to put the IP address of that computer in there. Port the OBS WebSocket is running on. Default is 4455. We did not change that. We didn't set a password. We're going to click Save. And then let's go back over to OBS for just a second and look. And already we see a new connected session, which means Firebot is connected. All right, click Apply, click OK. Move this window out of the way. There we go. If you want to be able to send messages to a Discord channel, you can do that. You can connect with Amazon Web Services. Interact with your Elgato lights. No button over here. I think that's going to be like a future thing. You can link up your Philips Hue lights if you haven't. If you got Stream Elements, you can link that up for your donation and follow events. Streamlabs. You still want to use Streamlabs for some reason. I don't know why you would, but for your donation, extra life donation. Okay, well that explains it. That's why you wouldn't want to use it. You can link that here. Streamloops, Tibby Stream, Extra Life, which you can do your Extra Life separate without going through Streamlabs. You can link that there. All right. I'll go down through the settings real quick since we're already here. General settings. You can set your theme. You have light, midnight, obsidian. Ooh. Ooh. Can I dig that? Let's look at the lights on it. Oh, God. Blind. Go back to midnight. I like the midnight. Minimize the tray. When minimized, Firebot will minimize to tray instead of taskbar. I kind of like having it on the taskbar. Beta notifications. Firebot automatically updates to new stable versions. It does not automatically update to betas or major new releases. However, enable if you want to be notified of new beta releases. You can get connection sounds. Get audible alerts when Firebot connects or disconnects. Got a toggle there for it. Sound output device. Here's an important one. Change what output device app sounds, i.e. connect, disconnect sounds, and play sound effects are sent to. I like sending these to the overlay. People have their own opinion on that. I like sending them to the overlay. Why? Because I have control of that in OBS. I can control the audio. That's why we check that box. And I know there's a freaking audio slider in the damn window for the people that are going, "But it's got an audio slider in the window." Whatever. Live stream stats. You got uptime and viewer count. Select which stream stats to show in the top bar when live. That's this right here. What we're looking at. Inactive viewer time. The amount of time it takes for an active viewer to be marked as inactive after their last chat message. 5 minutes. I'm not changing it. I don't care. Most of my viewers are inactive lurkers anyway. All right, setups. Setups are an important thing. Setups are fun. Setups are awesome. You can import a setup, create a new setup, or remove a setup. And what these are, it's like, so let's say you have this awesome little thing that when you activate it, it makes fireworks go off on the screen, and it puts somebody's name up there and says, look at this person, they're freaking awesome. And it makes your lights go on and off and do all kind of cool stuff. And you want to share that with a buddy that is also using Firebot. You can create a new setup, take all the stuff that goes to it, put it into one file, and send it to him, and he can import it. And then if he decides he doesn't like it, he can remove it with that same file. All right. Triggers. Default mode for new commands. The default command mode to use when creating new commands. Simple versus advanced. I'm going to go to advanced because I'll stay in simple for right now. Stay in simple for right now so we can show it all. Events. Ignore related gift sub events. When this is enabled, Firebot will attempt to ignore subsequent gift sub events after a community gift sub event. This means only the community sub event with Fire instead of the community sub event and an additional gift sub event for every recipient. I like that. That's thoughtful. Because then you don't end up with Mr. Taco gifted 18 subs to the community, and then it reads off all 18 of those. One right after the other. Not fun. Database, I've never fucked with it. To be honest with you, I've never messed with it. TTS, if you choose to use the baked-in Microsoft TTS, or there's other options, but we'll pick one. You can create a backup manually, or you can set how long it will be. You can set when it backs up, how many to keep, and pretty much all that. Okay. Scripts. Custom scripts. You can enable that. I will, because I'm going to be using some custom scripts. I'm sure. Advanced. Enable while loops. That's a dangerous thing. But only for those that are scared. Persist custom variables. Whether or not custom variables should be persisted to a file when Firebot closes. I like that. Turn that on. I had it on the last time. All right, let's get into doing some stuff, right? What do you think? You want to do some stuff? You want to make some stuff in Firebot? What do we want to start with? Start with my favorite thing. Start with the shout out command. What do you think? Start with the shout out command. Make a new custom command. We're going to call this shout out. Right? Call it shout out. We'll give it a cooldown of 60 seconds. Permissions. Mods only. Only your mods. Okay, so looks like we're going to go to an ad break in about a minute. I will hold up until that's done when it starts. I'll go ahead and trigger the ad now. Go ahead and trigger the ad now, and I'll wait, and then we'll come back. And we are out. All right. So for those of you that are either subbed or cheating, how's your day going? How's everything going today? Are we doing great today? I know Raymond said he was lurking for dinner. Don't know if he's actually paying attention or not. I'm still trying to work on dinner. But I wanted to do this. I was excited to be here for you guys. All right. Should be back from that ad. I wanted to get that out of the way so that it didn't interrupt me. So I'm going to set this up in just simple mode, and then I'll switch it to advanced mode because you're gonna use advanced mode. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now. You might as well turn it on. But we're gonna do a shout out. Be like, hey everyone, go check out now we're going to put the person's name in there, right? We got to put their name in. See this little blue box in the corner right here? Little blue box in the corner right here is your best friend in Firebot because this is where all the variables are. Where all the variables are. Okay, so what we're looking for how to pull that person's name that we're wanting to do. Well, obviously we're going to do shout out and then their name, right? We're going to do shout out and then their name. So let's do a name. Name gives us chat message emote names. I put the name of chat message emotes. No, that's not what we're looking for. OBS scene collection name? No. OBS scene name? No. Raw username array returns a raw array of all usernames saved in the user database. That's not what we're looking for. The associated user, if there is one, for the given trigger, alternative to user. It's close. Because if I put user or username in there and I do a shout out, all it's going to do is shout me out. And I know that there's a couple of you that like me, but don't like me that much. You don't want me to just, look at me all the time. Okay. So how do we get the target of a shout out? Because we're targeting that at someone. Wait. There it is. Target. Similar to the arg variable, but strips out any leading @ symbols. Useful when the argument is expected to be a username. Okay. You could very well do argument right there. You can put argument in there, and it's going to shout out whatever is put behind the shout out command. It doesn't matter what it is. So if you put shout out and then your credit card number, it's going to try to shout out your credit card number because, well, that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to do a target. So target. Hey everyone, go check out. Oh, let's make sure we get this space in there. Go check out Target. They stream live at twitch.tv/, and if we want to do their link, you would do twitch.tv. I like Target. They sell vinyl records. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So we want to put their link. It's just Target again right there. Target. Bam. You can even throw the exclamation point in there. Just rice off my keyboard and out of the way. Because I am a sloppy eater. Why you shouldn't eat at your computer, people. Should not eat at your computer. Alright. So let's try that out. Hey everyone, go check out Target. They stream live at twitch.tv exclamation or $Target. So we'll go over here to the dashboard and let's say shout out. Whoop, I did that wrong. Don't do that. Shout out, we'll say Deso Latte because he spoke up. Shout out Deso Latte. Hey everyone, go check out Deso Latte. They stream at twitch.tv/Deso Latte. And you can click the link and it will take you over. Don't do that right now. You want to stay and watch the rest of this because it's going to get better. That's boring, right? I mean, it's cool. It serves the purpose. We shouted out our friend Deso. Curious. Alright, so something again. I caught something. You notice the exclamation point is still in blue right there, right? I'm not sure how to fix that, but no, we got to fix. I know we can't leave that in there because it will take you to the wrong channel. It's not in blue on the website. That's Firebot. Is it just in Firebot that it does that? Now you're right, it is. Huh. Interesting. I'm going to take it out anyway. Alright. It serves a purpose, but we want to do more. We want to have more fun than that. Alright. So let's go over to advanced mode, right? Advanced mode is going to open up a whole new thing. Okay, description. Shout out the user. Or let's say a viewer. Shout out a viewer. We let our 60-second global cooldown in there. Yeah. So, like, let's do an alias for that, right? We'll do a new alias, and we'll call this SO. So now you can use SO or shout out, either one. We have our permission set, roles, moderator, streamer. Okay. And we have our effects now. We have our effects. Before we get too far into this, we're going to do something real quick. But so let's say we want to, I don't know. We'll put some fireworks on the screen so that, and we'll do 5 seconds of fireworks, right? So we'll test that again. We'll go Hey, puts a little bit of fireworks on the screen and shouts out the test ARG1. So go check out test ARG1 over at twitch.tv. Don't do that. Don't do that. Maybe we want to play a little sound with our. Do we want to play a sound with our shout out, or we're just gonna leave it like this? Nah, we'll leave it like this. So I mean, it serves a purpose, right? You can stack effects in there. But let's say we want to do something a little extra. Do we want to go extra for our friends? We do. Everyone, especially me, I love being extra. And anyone that knows me will tell you that. I like being extra. It's not much extra. It's just a little bit. It's like 20% more extra. We're going to add a new effect. Let's look at shoutouts. We can do a Firebot shoutout. What is this? Firebot has its own shoutout? Check that out. Oh, wow. Brings up a little card. Has some username and a picture. I believe this is eBiggs. That's his thing. They're an amazing streamer. Go give them a follow. Got colors on it. We can change the text. Oh, so let's say pick some colors here. Okay. Ooh. And there. Check that out. Ooh, now that's looking good. That kind of matches the theme here. Sort of. We'll have to go. We'll pull some colors and do it better. So last game category, yes. So last stream streaming science and technology. And where do we want to flip this out at? Let's flip this out over on the left. So overlay. Oh, you get the duration. Oh, username. Let me not skip around. Pro tip: use target to display the targeted user in a command. That's what we want to do. So $, target. We'll throw it up there for 8 seconds. I like 8 seconds. 8 seconds is fine. You do an overlay. You can do the location of where you want it to pop up at. You can set it to pop up randomly somewhere on the screen. You can go to custom. You can tell it where to put it, and you can say 0 pixels from the top or the bottom, 0 and pixels from the left or right. I'm fine with it coming up just on the side of the screen over here. It's probably going to put their butt in my face, but that's fine. Okay. Add. We're going to add that. All right, so let's check that out, see what happens. Hey, that puts them up there with puts a little card up there, right? All right, so let's say I don't want that to cover my face, right? Say I don't, because that extra bit on the bottom is going to be a little bit bigger. Move that up. Quick save. Quick save changes again. We'll go back to the dashboard. Now then, let's do another shout out, right? Shout out. This time we'll pull random name out of the list. We'll go Raymond. Because everybody loves Raymond. There you go. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Check him out. Hey, you know what? I see that comment. I see that comment, sir. But there, now that's what happened. That's what happens with that. All right, so we get a shout out set up. Heck yeah! But we didn't install Firebot just to do shout outs. Come on now. But that's an example of a command that you can do. There's all sorts of stuff that you can do in this. So, like, let's say, let me fix this real quick. Go down to advanced general. We're gonna see, where was that set up? Alright, trigger, yeah, I want to go into advanced mode. Like I said, you're going to want to use advanced mode. You're going to use that more than anything else. So let's say your best friend's getting on your nerves, and you want to say, you want to have a command to tell your best friend to buzz off, or go away, or get out, or something. Well, what do exclamation chill. Tell someone to chill out. All right, I'm going to hide this command because I don't want to be the only one to be able to use it, right? But that's not enough to keep anyone from using it because you guys are seeing me put it in, so you know what it is, and you can just do it, all right? So we're going to hide it from the list, and then we're going to go in and we're going to add a restriction. We'll go down here to permissions. Click add. Okay, so it brings up the permissions there, and it did this earlier, but we did it through basic mode, and that this is how you would do it in advance. You can limit it to a role. You can limit it to a single viewer. Restrict access to a single viewer name. So, like, let's say we only want to give this command to one person, right? So we'll say deso latte, right? Let's say, what do you say we play a video? We'll use a video to tell somebody to chill out. You have options. You can have a local video, random from a folder, a YouTube video, a Twitch clip, or a random Twitch clip. We're in a local video. Choose the file. Let me drag this over here where I can find the file that I'm looking for because it's going to take a minute. Okay. And then it will give you a preview of the window, a preview of the video that you're going to play. You can set a custom duration for the video. You can loop it, wait for video to finish. If you click wait for video to finish, it's going to play this video before it does anything else. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave the volume alone. That's fine. Put it over here in the top right corner as well. You can force it into a 16:9 ratio if it's not there already. You can tell it in pixels how big you want it and everything. You can do animations fading it in and out with custom durations and everything. And then we click add. All right, so our command chill, top left corner, what did I say? Left, right, upside down, center, backwards. Who gives a shit? All right, save changes. All right, Dustin, give me an exclamation chill if you don't mind.
I'm gonna throw you out the goddamn window.
Okay, played the video, but did we hear it? Did we hear it have any sound? Because I'm not monitoring. Did it play the sound?
I'm gonna throw you out the goddamn window.
All right, so I didn't hear the sound. Oh, that was almost a mistake. That was almost bad. I hit the X instead of the thing. So let's say you want to be able to hear what's going on in Firebot. You want to know what sound your Firebot is making, right? That's easy. Remember we said we're going to control the audio via OBS? We're just going to monitor that bad boy, right? Close. All right, Desolate, hit me, baby, one more time with a kill.
I'm gonna throw you out the goddamn window.
Works fine. Now I heard the audio, but the video's a little big. Video's a little big, right? It's a little big. Edit. Go down here to the play video thing, right? And it's too big, so we're gonna say we know it's 16:9 ratio. Let's say I don't know the numbers. Go 960/540. You notice it automatically filled in that other number because we're forcing that 16:9 ratio. You want to test something without actually going out of the window, without going out of the controls. There's a test effect up here.
I'm gonna throw you out the goddamn window.
Still a little big. So half of 960 would be 480.
I'm gonna throw you out the goddamn window.
There we go. All right. Save the changes to that. So now then you know how to add a video. Sounds work the same way, only you just don't position the sounds. They just position themselves. All right, so let's say you gave Desolate a command, gave him this chill command, so he can tell you to chill out, right? But Desolate's being a butthole one day and overusing his command. You go over here, toggle enabled, and you can stop him from abusing his command. And it doesn't work. All right. So let's do some more stuff, right? Because I got to set some more stuff anyway. So we'll go down to events. No events are saved. You should make one. Okay, I'll make an event. New event. So what we're looking for here is what's going to make this event happen. Scroll down, follow when someone follows your channel. Boom. Okay, follow. All right. We want to make it where they feel welcome. So, let's see. I'm gonna do play video. Open video. Choose file. Got my old trusty GTA pager. Wait for the video to finish. Top left corner. Go. (480/270). Probably gonna be a volume warning, so beware. Not bad. Kind of want it a little bit smaller. It doesn't have to be that big. Oh, good point. Perfect. I like it. Add. So now then when we get a new follow, it will play the video. And you can stack effects, right? So we'll do a chat message, we'll say. Chat. So here's what I was talking about earlier. Is there a command to show commands that viewers can do? Yes, it's called exclamation commands. I was talking about this earlier. If you don't have a bot command, you can just set it to screamer. Or if you want to use your own emotes, you need to set it to screamer. So we'll go over here. We'll grab I think it's 184. I think it's the name of my emote for that. Welcome to the safe house. And so for an event like this where somebody else is going to trigger it that you want to recognize, it would definitely be a user or username. And I'm gonna copy the emote, paste it there, add, save. All right, so let's say you want to test one of these events after you make it. Simulate an event. We'll simulate a follow. So we'll test a follow with, since you did just say something, and you've changed your name. You have changed your name. Creative Luck. So we'll simulate Creative Luck. Place video. Where's our chat? There it is. Welcome to the safe house, Creative Luck. All right, so let's say you don't want it to, you want to get that message up there before the video plays. That's easy. Grab it, you just little 3 lines, grab it, throw it up there on top. Boom. Now we'll do it first. Okay. Same thing for if you want to do subs or raids or anything else. Bits. So, all right. Let's do this. We'll do a new event. We'll go cheer. Now I'm down to 3 different usernames. Wow. My drink is empty. My drink is empty. Anyway, we'll do a cheer. We'll do a cheer event. We're going to call this 5 bits, since that's the minimum for me. For me, the minimum is 5. We'll do an add new field. Cheer bits amount is 5. Cheer bits amount is 5. Save. We'll do a new effect. And we'll play a sound. Select sound. You can do a local sound, random from a folder, or you can actually pull it from a URL if you want to. We'll choose the file. It's going to take me a minute to find the correct one. All right, so now we got our sound. Okay, sounds good to me. We're going to wait. We're not going to wait for the sound to finish on this one. We don't care. Well, we'll wait. I'll do wait because it makes sense to wait, or else you can end up with trouble. We're going to send it to the overlay. Add. We'll do celebration. Do some confetti this time. We'll do 5 seconds of confetti for 5 bits. Sounds good to me. Sounds like poetry. And we'll do chat message and say thank you, user, for the. Now we want to be correct in how many bits they gave, right? So we're gonna go back into the variables. Hey, it's right there on the top, already waiting for us. bits cheered username or cheer bits amount. That's what we want. The amount of bits in the cheer. So we just click the plus sign there. Go back. Thank you for the cheer bits amount bits. All right, we got an ad coming up in just a couple of seconds. So when an ad starts, I'll go ahead and run the ad to log it. I'll see you in 90 seconds. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me. Should be back from the ad now. All right, so I get the hiccups now. Thank you, user, for the number of bits. That makes a total of returns the all-time number of bits the specified user has shared in this channel. And we'll say user. Add. Looks good to me. Simulate the event. We'll do a cheer. Deso latte. Did 5 bits and 5 bits, and his cheer message was, "Here you go."
You better give us something with a bigger payday next time.
Some confetti. Thank you, Des, for the 5 bits. That makes a total of 0. Because it was fake. It was fake. It was fake money. Give me that fake internet money. Anyway, there you go. That's how that works. And I got a lot of stuff to set up for my own personal, but I'm trying to get the basics out of the way so that we understand how to do this. If you want to do something time-based, right? So we want to run a timer. Name the timer. You can set the interval for it. You can require there to be a number of chat lines in there before it will actually do whatever the event is. You can set it to only run when you're live. And you can You can set the effect, and here it says, pro tip, you want to have this timer display a single chat message at a time. Try the run random effect or run sequential effect. So you could do, that makes me think, so we'll do timed messages. We'll do this at an 1800 second interval. Require that. We'll do run sequential effect. Run a single effect sequentially from a list of effects. Okay. So we'll do chat effect. Okay. Did you know that you can play the heist, spin, or trivia games by using the heist, spin, and trivia commands? And then we can add another chat effect, another chat that will play. And the next time it comes around, they would say, thank you for all right. So it'll throw one of those two messages out every 30 minutes, which it should start doing at any time. So in 1800 seconds, we should get the first message and then the next. All right, channel rewards. This is where you set up for your channel point redeems. All kind of fun stuff that can go on in there. We'll set up a channel point redeem real quick. We'll call it a hydrate. The description is streamer thirsty, want drinky. It's going to cost a total of 220 points because viewers earn 220 points per hour on average. Redemption cooldown. You can set it anywhere from 1 second to 7 days. We're going to do this in 20 minutes. You can limit the number of times it can be redeemed in a stream, and you can limit the number of times one user can redeem it in a stream. Add new effect. Right? Oh, that's what it is? What that is? Uh-huh. So we'll do chat. We'll say, but add new effect and play video, select one local video, use file, and I'll see if I can find my hydrate video. There we go. Wait for the video to finish. There we go. Do that, and we'll go. Add. Add new effect. Approve. Select. This one confused me. All right, so let's say we want to actually charge them for the 220 channel points, right? Add new effect. Approve or reject channel reward redemption. Okay, select. This confused me. I didn't know how to set this up, and I had to actually ask. For the reward ID, literally type in reward. It's $ reward ID. The ID is the channel reward. Okay. Redemption ID is exactly the same thing. Redemption. Reward redemption ID. Those confuse me. And we will go ahead and automatically approve that because it is just a hydrate. And save. Okay. We have the hydrate up there that we can do. Don't do it because I don't have anything to drink right now and I'll have to get up and go get it. So, unless you just don't care if I don't take the drink. But it's there. We can test it out. We'll test it out real quick. I think I look thirsty, yes. It doesn't have a sound associated with it because evidently I didn't put it in the video. Whoops. Let's edit that. Get the sound in there. Video is 8 seconds. Sound is 2. I'm going to put the sound on top. We're not going to wait for the sound to finish. And we will wait for the video to finish. I'm going to throw that at the top. So we can get it out of the way. Save. And perfect. I think I look thirsty again. Everything works as it should. Now, next section is preset effect list, and this is one of the most useful things I've ever seen in my life. So let's say you have something that you want to be able to do. You want to be able to do it automatically, but you also want to do it manually. You want to be able to call this from a command. You want to be able to do it from your Stream Deck. Whatever. Preset effect list is the way to go, and this is also handy if you want to be able to do multiple things at once, or not multiple things at once, but you want to be able to do a string of certain things, right? So you want to be able to call it and say, like, trying to think of a good example. I'm sure there's a good example somewhere. Hotkeys. If you want to set up a hotkey, I didn't set up a hotkey, but you could. Counters. Counters are useful. I use counters myself. Effect cues. You're going to want to make an effect cue. You're definitely going to want to make an effect cue, and probably more than one. So I'm going to make one, and it's going to be for alerts. I'm going to set it to sequential, and I'm going to put a 1 second delay between each one. I'm going to go back over to that events, edit, and I'm going to set this to that alert queue. So that's technically what these are. They're alerts. These are my alerts. So set it to alerts, save. Event sets while I'm here. So let's say you want to have your regular. We'll do normal events. See, we'll do normal alerts, right? Back to general events, and you can move these into that alerts, right? So now they're here. Well, like let's say we want to do Christmas alerts. So around Christmas time, you want to have special alerts. You can make new versions of these in this and be able to activate and deactivate them so that whatever alert set you have active is what plays. So if you so desire to do that. So like if you have, like I play Satisfactory and I play Option Not Included. If I wanted to theme my alerts off of what game I'm playing, I could very well do this. And you can, this is getting into some advanced stuff, but you can actually automate it to pick which alert set is active for what game you're playing. How do you like that? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It really is. I just thought about that. You could actually automate this to pick what game to detect what game you're playing through your stream information, and then literally deactivate and activate the alert sets to match what you're playing. That is freaking dope, and I'm probably going to end up doing that now that I think about it. All right, so effect queues. We made an alert effect queue. Let's make one for. We'll make a TTS effect queue because we're probably going to end up having some TTS stuff go on, and we'll give that a 1 second delay. That's fine. Games. This is where your games come in. Your heist, your slots, your trivia, and if you want to bid, auction something off. I'm going to go ahead and turn these on because they're fun to play. So, but, oh, wait, I can't because I haven't set up a custom currency. By the way, this is what's going to suck for you guys that are irregulars here. We got to start over from scratch. Stream tickets, feed nuts, everything. Got to restart from scratch because I could go pull it. I could go pull it from. Oh my god, bro, you stink. I could go pull them, but that's a lot of work. We're just gonna start from scratch. Yeah, that's what happened. I'm gonna completely new install the Windows. I was able to save the drive. I was able to save the hard drive that all my other stuff was on, but that's about it. Nothing else got carried over. It sucks. I'm starting from scratch too. Yeah, so we'll go down to currency. We'll add a currency. What do we want to call this? I don't want to go speed nuts again. I kind of want to stick with the payday theme. That's my thing. So. Hey, we'll just call it cash. Cash, baby. Cash money. You know, they say that money talks and bullshit walks. Somebody told me one time money talks. I said, yeah, I know. All the thing it ever says to me is goodbye. Nut money? No. I'm trying to think. I'm going to be theming my whole setup. So, oh, Desolate, you'll get this one. I think I'm going to pull the Dallas's. I need a medic bag, and that's going to be the hydrate. I think that's going to be the hydrate. We're going to go 25 for me, 25 for moderators, 10 for VIPs, 15 for sub. Well, we're not going to do, we'll do 15, 20, 25. Known bots get negative 1 million, and we'll give you an extra 5 for being active. Save change. There we go. Cash. So now then you guys should start accruing cash. I should actually. I'm going to make it worth my while. I'm going to make this fun. So, no payout. You get nothing. Save changes. So then, I think I'm going to make this interesting. So we're going to go to the dashboard right now, and I'm going to give currency cash to all online chat users. Hey, Buck. What's up, buddy? And I'm going to start everybody off with $5,000. Everybody has $5,000 in cash right now. And you're not going to accrue it over time. All right. And that's because I want to make the games more interesting. I want to make them more high stakes. We're going to edit the game. We're going to turn it on. Currency settings. We're going to use cash. The default you can enter with, the default will be $100. Minimum can be 1. The maximum 1,000. Don't spend it all in one place. Minimum users to require to start it. Start delay. Cool down. Cool down before another hatch can be triggered. We're going to make this 20 minutes. That way, 3 times an hour. Chances, success chances. Everybody has a 50% chance to win. We'll add role. Moderator. We're going to up the moderator a little bit. Well, yeah, we'll go 60% for a moderator. Actually, I'm gonna change that. Moderator's gonna get a 75% chance to win. VIPs are gonna get an extra 5%. Okay. Tier 1 subs will also get an extra 5%. Tier 2 sub, add, get an extra 10% chance. Tier 3 sub will be equal to a moderator. And I'm going to do that because moderators have a hard job. So I got to give them something. And I can't give them any real cash, so I'll give them a better chance to win some fake cash. Add role, streamer. I'm going to give myself about the same as a tier 3 sub. So Success chance for the first user role a viewer has in this list is used, so ordering is important. All right, so go streamer, moderator, tier 3, 2, 1, VIP, and then everyone. Got the factory green across the board. All the power's up. Heck yeah, that feels good, don't it? Winnings. Everybody's gonna get. We're gonna make it fun since we've got some weird odds. We're gonna double your money every time you do this. We're gonna double your money. General messages. I don't have anything to drink right now, so check crime.net and found a Harvest and Rusty Ranch to rob. So I'm actually kind of going off cue a little bit here. I'm gonna theme my heist to work with like Payday. Went on a cooldown. Locate another agency branch. Drop that. All right. All right. Team too small. Doesn't matter because one person can do it. Actually, you know what? Let's go back up here. Minimum required users before starting. We're gonna make that 4. So you gotta have at least 4 people in the crew. All right, heist winning. Entry messages. Those can pretty much. Okay. All right. I don't. Well, let's change that. All right. See how this works. You gotta have 4 people to do it, so we'll see if it works. See if it kicks us out with only 2, or if enough people join, we'll see if it works. There's 3. So when it times out, it should kick us out and say no. I think I'm gonna go back and change that from has joined the heist to joined the crew. Any moment now should be time. It should time out. Mask up, gun up, and get it done. Don't forget the thermal drill. I had actually let us go with 3. Insect security was tighter than expected, and many were lost in the gunfire, but some made it out with cash. Winnings, desolate, 1,000. Okay, so let me look at you. Look and see. You started with 5,000, and now you have 5,500. So you got your 500 back and made 500. Nice. Exactly what I wanted to do. But now, did I lose money? I gave myself 5,000, and I lost money. Nice. So that means that it works as intended, and it also means that when I set up the slot machine, I have to set that really low, because if I'm trying to limit that, I don't want it to I don't want it to like spill over. But it also let us run with 3 people. That's weird. Games, edit, general settings, minimum required users before starting with 4, and it didn't kick us out. And I think we only had 4, right? Let me look. And there's our first message of the day. So I tried to join and it didn't work. Desolate joined. I joined. Creative joined. And it went with 3. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't care. Alright, so go back to the games. We'll edit slots. Enable currency settings. Please select currency cash. Default wager is going to be, I'm not going to put this very high. 10. Minimum can be 1. The maximum can be 20. Spin settings. Do the same thing. Streamer. Moderator. VIP. Tier 1. Tier 2. Tier 3. Alright. Tier 1 at the top. Moderator. VIP. Tier 1. Oh, I'm screwing this up left and right. Server moderator. Actually, because VIP is a lot easier to get around here than a sub. All right, streamer 75, moderator 75. We're gonna drop that back down. I think 65, 65. Winnings multiplier for each successful roll is 1, so 1 should be get money back, double, triple. Cooldown. 300 seconds is 30 seconds. 5 minutes? Yeah, 5 minutes is fine. Can't win that much. And I don't care about that. That's working. We'll do trivia. Throw the trivia in there. Currency settings, cash. 1. Minimum is 1. Alright, we'll do 5, 1, and 10. Question settings, that's fine. We'll do all questions. You have 30 seconds to comply. Easy, medium, hard. Everybody gets that. We'll leave it on exactly what it is. Yeah, as that and save. Alright, so all the games are up there. Now then, they work. You have moderation that you can do. You have a banned word list, and you can edit that word list. You have an emote or emoji limit, URL moderation. There you go. You can do all that. Currency. We went over currency. You can do quotes. You can look at your viewer list, right? So if we want to look at, let's say Bloxton, see what he's got going on. Since this is my first time running Firebot, all this information is going to be accurate because I know Bloxton was here before 8/11. He's been here a few times, and it's an hour. We've been live for an hour 46, so that makes sense. And he has 5,000 in cash because everybody that was here got 5,000 in cash. All right, next. Right, okay, viewer roles. You get your standard Twitch roles. You have a active chat user for Firebot. You're part of a team. It will show that you can have team roles, and then you can make custom roles, right? So we're gonna make a community role, right? Save. And if we want to add somebody to this role, we just go right here. We'll say Deso Latte. There he is. I know by the picture that's him. Add. Save. So right now he's the only person in the community role. That's all I care about for right now. Actually, no. Let me add a few more because I'm going to do something fun with that. Add another viewer. We'll add my boy, Mr. Green Screen Glasses. We'll get him in there. We'll get Margin. We'll add him. We'll go ahead and add Mr. Chris X Chad. And we'll save that. So we got our 4 community members. There's more than that. This is just what I'm going with right now. So now then I can use that later on to do something if I want to honor these people. And we're down to the bottom of the list. So let's go back up to the top. We'll go to events. I'm going to create a new event set, and we're going to call this OBS. Actually, we'll call this, OBS events. Everything that I do that involves OBS is going to go in there. And this is the point, this is the portion of the screen where I'm going to start getting more personalized with my setup. Yeah. So I'm going to go over here where my conversation with Desolate, and I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab the save. I don't care about OneDrive. Fuck off with OneDrive. All right, so settings, setups. We're going to show you how to work a setup because we need to do that. So, like, let's say that Desolate made something awesome and wants me to have it. He can export that into a setup file that I can then bring into my own Firebot. So we can go import setup, use a file. Where did I save that at? Right there. Boom. Open it up. The Clipper. The Clipper. And I didn't put I'm the one that made this and I sent it to him, but I didn't put a description in there. The description would be usually it would tell you how to make this thing work if it had any special instruction. It's going to add a clip command, a clips command, a clear clips command. It's going to add a clip queue counter. It's going to add a clips effect queue. It's going to add an event that's named Short Break. That was the OBS scene that I was using. It's going to add a preset effect list called Break Off, Clips Off. Preset effect list, autoplay clips. It's going to add a clip queue timer, and it's going to add that community role that we were talking about, right? All right, import that setup. Boom. And everything should be good to go with a few little tweaks. Right? Right. Okay. So we'll go down here, we'll go through and we'll look at everything. We've got the commands. We've got a clip command that is disabled out of the gate. What does it do? It updates a counter, plays the video, and then it updates a counter again. Well, what is that for? We'll get to that. What counter is it updating? Oh, that clip queue counter that it added. I'm going to add the one to that. Going to play the video, and then it's going to take away from that. And this is my automated clip counter that I made. We have the clips command. Clips plural has two sub commands, on and off. I'll go ahead and tell you what they do. They turn the clip command on and off. Pretty self-explanatory. Clear clips is literally just going to clear those effects out. When we're done watching clips, clear clips, turns them off, clears the queue out. We're done. Get that crap out of here. Let's go back to playing the game. All right, and events, general events. So what does this do? So it's an event type of OBS scene change, right? So whenever we change scenes in OBS, it's looking for the scene name to be Short Break, which I have not added in yet on OBS because I'm having to redo everything. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll name, I'm going to, so I don't lose you guys, we're going to go into studio mode. Bring this over here. Boop. Bring it up. Studio mode. So now you can see me in double. We're going to add a new scene, and I have a particular way of naming my stuff. Short break. Okay. Blank scene, right? Okay. Sources. It has no sources in it. So we're going to add a scene. I'm going to add my base layout. Boop. Okay. So that puts the base layout up there. I want to grab, let's see, we'll go to the main, let's go to captures. I'm going to grab this thing, copy, go over here, paste reference. Don't care that it's a reference, that's fine. So that gives me this viewer too big. So go back to the main screen. Grab this, transform, copy that, go back to the short break screen, transform, paste. Oh, that's not right. I know what it is. I know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, get rid of this. I know how I'm screwing up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to, I'm actually just going to remove this and start over because I screwed that up. I'm going to paste that reference back in. So that's the screen in the size that we want it, right? Yes. All right. Kick back over Firebot for a second. I'm going to save that command. I'm going to go down to settings. I'm going to go to overlay. Overlay instances, you can turn that on and have more than one overlay, right? Edit instances. We're going to need to create a new overlay. We're going to call this clips. Create that overlay, get the URL for it, copy that, close that. We're done. We'll go back to the dashboard for right now. I'm going to go back into OBS. I'm going to create a new browser source. I'm going to call this Firebot. Call this the clips overlay. Okay. Paste that in there. 1920 by 1080. Control that audio through OBS. Okay. I'm going to resize this down a little bit to fit this window the way I want it to, because apparently these aren't perfectly made. Center that to the screen. That looks good. That looks fine. Now we have a viewer. Correct. Cool. But I'm going to rename this scene because that's going to be incorrect, and we're going to call this clip viewer. So that's all set up, and then I'm going to make a new scene and call that short break. All right. Now I want to add my base. I want to add my base layout. Okay. I want to add the audio. We got to have the audio in there. Bring that to the bottom. Okay. I'm gonna add scene. I kind of want to have the camera in there. Yep. Hi, how you doing? I'm gonna add the scene. It's gonna look funny until I get this all like I want it, but bear with me. Clip viewer. Okay. Go back over to the main screen. Captures. Form. Copy. Transform. Back to the break scene. Clip viewer. Form. Face transform. And it puts it in the spot where I want it. Okay. Go back to the main screen. We'll grab transform. The camera. Paste it. Now looks a lot like what we have going on now. So we'll actually we'll hit the transition to that. And it automatically started up. What do you know? What do you think about that? And it's playing the clip behind me too. Wow. Let me come out of studio mode. Why is it not playing the clips here? I know why. We'll go back to the main screen. That's why. Back to Firebot. Preset effect list. Break off, clips off. I know you can't see what I'm doing. I'm getting rid of the stuff, and we're gonna clear clips. Interesting. I'm gonna let that clear off because it's taking up the whole screen. But I know what happened there. There we go. Now we're back. Okay, so commands. We're gonna go to the clip command, right? Edit the clip command. Play video, and let's look at where it's playing it in the default. Move that to the clips. Save changes. I need to edit this. Clear effects. Clear the effect queue. Go ahead and clear everything. We're going to clear everything out of that queue. Right? Alright. Let me have OBS back for a second. Drag that over here. So now if I go over to short break, play your clip viewer.
I want to make sure we're not.
Oh, top of the tower.
Start playing clips.
He's down.
Oh, dead. Yep.
Damn, dude.
Bro, you hacking? Hello?
Nope.
That was a damn fine shot, sir.
You on top?
There we go. Wow, this is old. We're back to the so it works. It's cycling through the people in the he has a comb over. I know it's an old clip. It's working. It's cycling through the community role that I set up. It's gonna play. It's automatically playing clips from those people. If I go to clips and I do, or if I go to dashboard and clip, we're gonna do clip. This clip is funny. Somehow Twitch flagged it as DMCA, even though there was no song. Interesting. Your margin. Another margin clip. Oh look, he's doing stuff in Firebot. I think this is when he was setting up the Admiral's origin story. I made that clip. Fuck, battled line. You know, it's just funny the way it came out. Anyway, so I need somebody that's not in that list. Well, we'll grab Maddie. I don't care. Just so I can have somebody that's not in the list. So clip Maddie Canny. So after this lovely loading sequence from Desolate, it should play a Maddie clip. And there we go. So you can it'll automatically, that was a render test. And then we're going to throw a greeny clip in. Yep. What are the odds he's playing War Thunder? Okay. Yep, it works. That was awesome. That's awesome. Anyway, all right, so let's Preset effect list. Break off, clips off. Of course, I don't have I don't have that fixed. So we'll go back to here. And then clear the clips. So let me look at this preset effect list. Edit. Change OBS scene to, hey, you know what? Main screen's not in there, but main is. Save. Clear the effects, overlay, effect cues, clips, save. All right. No, that's how a setup works. You do have to kind of play with it a little. Like if you get set up with somebody else, you do have to kind of match it to your own settings. But that's pretty much how that works. I know I didn't go into much detail about how the clipper works, but that's a totally different can of worms. There we go. Speaking of which, I think I'm not gonna say no names, but I think playing clips summoned someone. I think that he got summoned from the clip playing. By the way, he has great clips. I love watching his clips. But anyway, I see you out there. Hey, how you doing? And it's kind of funny that I call him out without calling him out while I had the dashboard up, and you can see the names of who's here, and it's like, oh, well, now we know who you're talking about, dumbass. But I think we're in an ad anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I don't have the alert set up, but yeah. You mistyped it for no reason whatsoever. Well, bro, I don't have, I'm having to start completely over. My whole setup is borked. Yeah, I think I'm. Oh, you're sitting in chat with me. I see you now in voice. Yeah, you didn't have to mute yourself. I don't even have Discord routed to the stream, so. Rarf. All right, so somebody wants to go outside. We're gonna let him out. So watch some clips while I'm letting my dog out. There he is again. There he is again already. I mean, right out of the gate, immediately. All right. Boom. Boom. I love how good that works too. The only thing I don't like is he tends to grab the same clips over and over again. Oh yeah, Desolate, I owe you a hydrate. There it is. So yeah, that's the basics. That's the basics of the Firebots. In 2 hours worth of time. It gets a lot more in depth than that. That's the basics. You can pile it on. You can get a lot of stuff going on. I think I've covered most everything that's just the basics. Now one thing you can do. So let me pull OBS. Sorry, but I'm really fucking slow and missed a bunch of it. That's fine. There will be the VOD that you can go back and watch too. So we'll drag OBS over here. We're gonna do a little something custom here. So this little pink box that's been up here all day, I have plans for that. We're gonna go down here to the base layout, which it's gonna yank the music away, but that's fine. I could actually add the music back in real quick. Go add the scene. If I add this, I'll have to take this out of the other scenes, but that's fine. Or else it will start echoing. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Your support is always appreciated. I'm gonna move that to the bottom so that that's where it belongs. So you see I have yeah, I can move this down. Sport name, sport title right here, right? Let me do transform. Actually, let me just do this. Properties, select font. 36 is about good, and we're gonna leave it in Arial for right now. Okay. Text is going to be sport name. Raymond. Because he's the last person on my transform fit screen. I don't need it that big. Bring this down. Put it right there. So I do have a plan for what I'm doing with this. You just have to bear with me. Super stinking hard to see on the screen too, so I'm gonna actually this so that I can look at it and see what the heck I'm doing. Let me lock all this down so I can work directly with that. Alright, now then, transform, edit transform. I want to set the bounding box type to maximum size only. I'm going to set it to center left. And that, about like that. And then I'm going to extend this box where it fits that whole section. I may actually alignment center. I may do it like that. I like that. Okay, and then I'm going to transform, copy transform, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put that there. Support title. It's going to be, what was it? A resub. Resub. Okay. Alright, I'm going to lock that one down, unlock that one, and grab it and move it on over. Okay. Edit the transform on it. And we're going to bring it back about right there. And close, and we can lock that down. Alright. So for right now, all that is just showing that Raymond resubbed. But we can do stuff with that in Firebot. Okay, so we're going back to the main screen. We don't need that anymore because we have it in our base layout now. And I'm going to pull this over here out of the way. We're back in Firebot, and we're going to do an event. Right? Normal alert. And I'm going to edit, follow. So on a follow, I'm going to add a new effect, OBS source text, or title, going to be a follow. Okay. I will duplicate that, edit it. Now we're going to change its support name, and it's going to be user. Save. Save. So now then, when we get it, when someone follows, it will change the resub to follow and the name to their name. Okay, we'll do the same thing here. And actually, you can do this. You can go in, edit this. And we're going to copy all effects. Save. Let me just do this way. A new event, and we'll say sub, and paste all effects. I'm going to actually delete these out so that I can just have that. I'm going to get this set up. Save. That will be a source text user. That's fine. And now I'm going to recopy all the effects so that I can have that. Edit, add, edit, paste effects. Set the OBS source text to here. New event. We'll grab the raid, effects, title, 2. Raider, new event, and let's see, do we want anything else? We got a cheer. Now we got to do the resub too. Resub. Sub. Kind of sub is a resub. Save. Paste specs. Resub. Drive. Save. Save. Let me edit that. Edit. Resubscribe. Save. And then edit this one to be filters. Kind of sub is first sub. Save. Save. There we go. All right, so let's simulate the event. Search for description, username, Raymond, and it's not going to do much, but resub, subplan, tier 1. Sub message is yo 2 and 2 simulate. So all I did was change the text up there because that's all I have set up, but it did work. Change the text, and now it says resubscribe. And it fits! I'm impressed. Heck yeah. Ha! Appreciate you. Now I gotta get some sound effects and things going on, right? Yeah. And I only did that because you were the last one. You were the last one on my activity feed. So Raymond's thirsty. Yeah, Raymond's definitely thirsty. All right. So now if we simulate an event, and we'll say a raid, username will say Deso Latte, rated me with negative 15 viewers. It did change it. Change the raider to Desolate. This is awesome. So now I got to put it back. To be correct, we're going to put it back. Sub plan, tier 1. Okay. Sub messages, no message, 2, 2, 3. Alright, so now that it's back up there correct. Cool. I like it. I like it a lot. So, what am I missing? Am I missing anything? See your whisper there, Desolate. That's fine. I'm not that professional, so. Queso, which has gifted subs and community gifted subs. Yeah. Events, new events. Paste specs. Times I dropped the 10mm socket, yeah. Well, there's a feature built into every 10mm socket that's ever been manufactured, and it's the ability for that 10mm socket to roll into the corner of the shop that is the hardest to reach, that is the most inaccessible. The minute you drop that 10mm, it is immediately going to just zoop into whatever corner is the most inaccessible and hardest to get to. You mean teleport into a parallel dimension? Yeah, pretty much. Save. All right, community subs gifted, and we'll do Sub gifted. I was like, does it just fall under the regular sub? But no. So those, Raymond, you have the inflatable arm flailing guy, right? Yeah, he does. He has a little hot guy. Land's leader also has a hot guy, and he wants Hey, you want to show him the clip? Here, look. I got you, bro. I got you. There you go. Ah! Throw it in there real quick. You got it ready. No, Land's leader. Whoops. Well, if it messes up, I'll clear it. There it is. There's Bill. I don't know. But there's that. Yeah, Land's leader's also got a hot guy. Send me the clip. I'll fix it up. Anyway, so that he has a big one, and I think he kind of wants to do some automation with it, because when we told him that you had one, he's like, somebody else beat me to it. What the crap? And he was all like, send again. Oh, okay. Oh, Bill is sad. Oh, okay. Copy link. Oh, let's see. So we'll do a command. We'll do a new custom command, and we'll do this one as watch. I'm gonna hide that one and add new effect. Video. Play a video. Select. Pick one. Switch clip. That. Wait for it to finish. Add. Oh, hang on. Let me do this. Edit. Add new effect. Counter. Okay, counter. Put Q. Increment 1. Add. Okay. On top. This. -1. Save. I'm gonna go back to the dashboard. I think you just need. I think it's this part right here, the board covert camel fun beast part. All right, we'll go short break. Watch. They might not be correct. Well, now I won't know which one worked. but it's not going. No, it's not going to work. Oh, I need to go to that. I need to be able to go to that scene without it starting up the clip command for a second. Act like I used to do this. Events. Move to OBS events, and then toggle it. That way it won't automatically turn on. Oh, but it. Its stream name and clip counter is Q. Clip counter is 0. Oh wait, I can just do this. Toggle enable save. Then it turns it off. Done. Bam. Bam. I should be able to go to the clip viewer. No, I went to the wrong screen. Whoops. Commands. Play video. Twitch clip. There it goes. I had to put the entire link in there. Bill, I didn't mean it. Okay. Now let me go fix my timer. Let me get back out of that screen first. Or I'll forget about it and then the crap don't work. So events, new event. OBS stream started. Source. Toggle OBS source muted. Yes. So I'm going to mute that. I'm going to mute that. I'm going to mute that. Coming up on an ad break. I'll go ahead and run it. 90 seconds. I'll be back. All right. Should be back in that ad there. Okay. So, I think I'm going to call that good right there. For now. If anyone has any questions, I'll be glad to answer them to the best of my ability. If I can't answer them, I know people that can. There's CKY, there's Raymond, who is hanging out with us tonight. So definitely give him a check out. He does stuff on Sunday mornings. Is that correct? For Firebot? Sunday mornings, I think. And gets way more in depth than I do. But he also knows more than I do when it comes to this stuff. Or can figure it out at least. Beyond that, that's probably going to be about it for me. I think we'll do that right there. And go hang out with my boy, Desolate. But appreciate everybody hanging out while I rebuild my setup and try to get other people building their setups for the first time. So, thank you.